Hello again, this is Lee from Lee and D's Life Journeys, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my passion fruit. Okay, so as you can see, our passion fruit is on a trellis that we made, right? We have 4 passion fruit trellises, right, that we made. This is a smaller one. We have one over the boat, and we have another one on the side. So how we control our passion fruit, right, since it's on a trellis, right, and we don't want it to get overwhelmed, because last year we let it grow and grow and grow. We got 3 fruits because it was so clammed together that the flowers couldn't even really get any sunlight or pollination. So what we do now is, right, before we had it all around here, so now I trims it, stuff like this right here. As it tries to reach out, I cut it. So after we've had about 200 passion fruit, and it starts slowing down, we come and we start stripping this side right here, strip all the leaves off of this side, right? It redevelops, then we strip the other side off, and we have a continuous amount of passion fruits, okay? So this is what we do that works for us, and it provides us with at least 10 dropped passion fruits every day. That's what we've been getting for the last 2 months, okay? So we have the rest of the summer. So we're going to continue on. And like I said, this is what we do for us, because we have a controlled trellis that we control, right? So you'll notice you don't see all of these sticking out because we actually clip them to slow down the growth. And it actually, for us, seems to push the passion fruit to produce more. Instead of it producing a whole bunch of vines and stuff, we stop it and it produces hundreds and hundreds of dragon fruit. Again, it has to be a controlled area for us, because as you can see, you know, we got to get under. I have other plants under it, so I can't allow it to go all over the place, right? So if you look at it, what we have it hanging on, we don't let it go past this, and the same is on the other side, right? And just look how thick. See how thick those passion fruit vines are? They're thick. So you may think it's in the bucket, which is kind of in the bucket, but the bottom of the bucket is cut so that it goes down into the ground. So that's how we actually deal with our passion fruit. So I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna try to show you this dove right here. I don't want to get too close, but you see her? So she looked like she has approximately 4 babies in there. And she's been in there for a while. And this is our other passion fruit, right? So if you can see, the way we threw it together, we got something from the flea market, put a bunch of cages around, and this is actually on the top, it's actually a dog cage. My hubby opened it up and brought it around. So this is a small dragon fruit. With this, we still got hundreds of dragon fruits. I mean dragon fruits. I don't know what I'm talking about, dragon fruits. Excuse me, passion fruits, right? So look at the size of this trellis. Okay, once again, we have stuff underneath, right? Because you're trying to grow as much as you can, right? So we got dragon fruit underneath there. That's the reason why I keep saying dragon fruit. We have dragon fruit underneath there, pitcher plants, and obviously this is a place, this is the second nest that's been underneath there. So the birds seem to like it. So the other birds we had to chase away. I forgot what type of birds they were, but they were very territorial. And anytime I came outside, they were diving at my head. So we chased them away, and that was the end of that. You're not going to have we're not allowing them to make a nest here. But this right here, my hubby said, is a dove, and she has babies, and she's very quiet, and she doesn't bother us. We don't bother her, and she can go ahead and knock herself out. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. So that's the other passion fruit vine. So this right here is another passion fruit vine we have over here, right? And if you see, this is a flower bed under here, right? So we're going to redo this passion fruit vine for the simple reason it's sunk down in the middle, because we didn't really use heavy wire. And we're going to go get the caterpillar, and we're going to redo this one right here, right? So this one happens to be giving us smaller ones. So we're going to basically strip the leaves off of this one, redo it, and we'll come up with we'll have a better one, and I can actually walk underneath to fix my flower bed, because I haven't been able to really get underneath there because I have to do a lot of bending, and I don't want to be injuring my back again. So we're going to be fixing that. And I just wanted you to see this right here. Look at this. How beautiful this flower is. Isn't she pretty? So this right here is a Tropicana Gold canna lily. Just beautiful. Look at the leaves. I just like the leaves. So we have a couple of canna lilies. Just to let you know, if you want to, if you have these are invasive. I'm saying they can spread. I wouldn't say they're invasive, but they can definitely spread. So if you put them in the ground, you want to put them in a controlled environment like such. That's actually ginger, but there's a canna lily right here. This is an orange one, right? It's actually still in a pot, right? And even with it being in the pot, right? Let's get over here. With it being in the pot, I had one in the pot. Look how many there is now. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of them are still in a pot. In a pot, people, in a pot. So to me, when since we have like a controlled environment in our backyard, we really don't want that spreading like that. So, and then once again, here's our fourth passion fruit, purple passion vine. So we have it like basically like over our boat. And as you can see, we still have that entryway, right? Because we keep it controlled. And like I said, we see these right here coming out and we clip them. And we still get, there's a lot of passion fruit left on this one right here, right? Because we can't let it get out of hand, right? And just start going all over the place. So some people grow theirs on the fence. Some people may like this, some people may not. It depends. Hopefully your neighbors enjoy us. As you can see, we have a white fence. So we don't have to worry about that growing on there. So we decided to grow it on trellises. So however you want to grow it, there's no wrong or right way. This is how we do it to control the vines in our backyard. Again, we don't need them all over the place, right? So they're going to stay exactly where they need to be on here. And that's how we keep in controlled environment so it's not going all over the place. And that's what helps us in our garden. It helps us in our garden to for us, because we are in our 60s. And I'm thinking about the future. Right? I want to continue to garden as long as I'm alive, right? So if I'm able to garden in my 70s and 80s and all of that, I'm thinking about all of that right now, right? I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I can do it. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Even if you had to come out here in a wheelchair, I want to make sure that I can still enjoy my garden, you know, because I just love to garden. So, and what I mean by that is I like to come back here and I like to plant stuff, you know, watch it grow, right? But I also like to just sit back here and walk through the garden. That's why I have so much artwork. Just sit back and just enjoy it. You know, I don't want to come back here and regret, oh my goodness, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. You know, I want to come back here every day and enjoy it, and it puts a smile on my face. So however you do your garden, as long as you're enjoying it, it doesn't matter what other people think about your garden, right? Nobody can tell you how you're going to enjoy your garden. And don't think because other people's way of doing their garden is, you know, well, you're not doing it like this, you're not supposed to do it like this. You're doing it for your own personal feelings of enjoyment, right? Not for everybody else's, you know. I just wanted you to see this right here. My hubby grafted Harvest Moon. Let's see if we can see that. It's upside down. But anyway, it's Harvest Moon, right? This is the Harvest Moon graft. Look at that. The graft took. So he's been practicing grafting on the mango trees because we don't have a lot of room in the backyard for mango trees. So all of our mango trees will be a fruit cocktail mango trees because we will be grafting on them. We have also grafted on our methylated plum. Well, he's done the grafting on a methylated plum. He put a graft here, graft there, right? We have grafted on Santa Rosa. We have grafted on mulberries, all right? So we're doing all kind of grafting. So far, the grafting is doing well. And, you know, it's a learning experience for us, right? Just like everything else in life is. So, yeah, you know, get out there, do your backyard. If anybody can inspire you in your backyard, however you want to do it, there's no wrong way to do your backyard. You're the one who's going to be back there. You're the one who's going to be taking care of your yard, right? You know what you can handle and what you can't handle. So don't overwhelm yourself worrying about what everybody else's backyard look like. Do a backyard that's going to make you happy. That's something's going to make you deal with it and enjoy it. I love to see everybody's backyard. I like to see how people grow different things. Some people do high density. Some people, grow everything in containers. Do it however, whatever's going to make you happy, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the only one back there, right? So make sure your backyard is your joy, it's not your stress. And go ahead and enjoy, providing the food for you and your family or whatever you want. Some people just want to do a backyard growing just to have flowers. However you want to do it, right? Just go ahead and do and enjoy yourself. And don't compare backyards, right? Just do it your way, because we're definitely going to do it our way, because nobody else is back here helping us with anything. And we don't ask for help neither. And we are willing to help other people. And we'll help them do it the way they want it done, right? Because this is just our way. And our way may not be for everybody. And it's okay with us, because we're happy with it. And we want you to be happy with your backyard and your work. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. Hopefully you're enjoying the rest of your day. We're going to get out here and get ourselves to the flea market and find some more stuff that we could put together for our backyard. Have a nice day. Goodbye.